Hello, great people. We are here again to break the news to you. I'm Amazoka OJ, and please subscribe, like our page. You see, someone gave me a hint. I don't know if this is true, but I know when this happened. He said a former Nigerian Inspector General of Police, Abba Kyari, also entered and desecrated Okija Shrine, and that led to his fall. You remember what happened to Abba Kyari after he went to Okija? It was after that he was said to have looted police treasury to the tune of 9 billion and was sacked. Not just sacked, he was disgraced. We see the way the man was crying that day. And this happened during Obasanjo's tenure. And this person told me the same thing is happening to Abba Kyari, the super cop. He said he was used to track down ESN. Now he's in what looks like trouble. Please don't take my word for it. I was arguing with someone, this police IG team, IG police, we heard also that they have committed various atrocities, picking up innocent people in Imo State. And he said most of these people are bailed with millions of naira. It's in the news. I'm not the one it's in the news. Meanwhile, I'm not saying the police should not do their work, but let them do their work with all diligence, professionalism, and sincerity. Now let's get to today's story. Abba Kyari to write his will. I suggest that because of what is coming. Let him write his will quickly. U.S. government gathers 2,700 electronic files, 6,700 page documentary evidence for Abba Kyari's case. Abba Kyari, whoever cooked this food for you, strong or weller, you have been cooking for individuals. This time around, they chose to cook for you. Abba Kyari, can you finish it? Wherever you are, I believe you will be asking yourself, why did I join police self? See what the devil, of course, everybody knows how to blame the devil when it comes. Now, how can certain lies be covered with the kind of evidence that these people have gathered? The US is involved. This is not Nigeria or those Supreme Court judges that installed Ozodimma on Imo people. U.S. prosecutors say they are processing some of the documents obtained from foreign law enforcement agencies concerning Abba Kyari's case. But could they trust that investigation by the Nigerian police led by one Ebunike? Meanwhile, the content was not revealed to the public. What foreign law enforcement agency helped U.S. provide the document they are talking about? What foreign agency? Anyway, whatever. U.S. thing no be my. The way U.S. dey, no be beans and bread, no be agege bread. The way U.S. handles things. The United States government has gathered over 2,700 electronic files as part of evidence for trial in the $1.1 million fraud case involving a top Nigerian police officer, Abba Kyari. A court filing has shown, this is based on report from a court filing. According to reports, there are even now discoveries with over 6,700 page documents where prosecutors they prepare. Abba Kyari, if I were you, self, I would just write my will. That is why I talk about will. I will just write my will in case, if you add like 20 years probable jail term with your age, which would be like 40 plus now. You are 40 plus or 50. You add 20 years jail, and that is heading for 70. And considering the emotional trauma and everything, coming out to write your will afterwards will be so hard. I heard you are a rich police officer. The Nigerian police is paying well. You have so many properties. And the children you have to will this thing on time for them. Because there might be no time in the future. U.S. prosecutors, along with 3 of the 6 indicted defendants in the fraud case, has asked the U.S. District Court for Central California to postpone trial. Okay, they are trying to postpone the trial from October 2021 to 17th May 2022. I know they like this kind of thing. Give me my punishment now so that I will accept my fate immediately. Stop playing with my emotion. That is what Abba Kyari will be saying. And this reminds me of when we were kids, and after committing an offense, our father would tell us, your punishment is later. It increases the fear because he doesn't forget the punishment actually. We usually want that punishment served immediately so that we forget about it. That delays increases tension, suspense. Okay, apart from the need for additional time by the defense lawyers to prepare for the case, U.S. prosecutors also asked for more time to process troves of documents, including those obtained from foreign countries. Audio. According to the application, the U.S. government has already handed to the defense approximately 2.31 gigabytes of data consisting of 2,707 electronic files. 2.31 gigabytes. This is serious. Hey. And these files include exported chat logs, chats, Abba Kyari, and this so that Buga for me, so that Senegalese, and chat logs, celebrate reports, WhatsApp messages, audio recordings, and other social media content is stated. That's what 2.31 gigs. Now these guys are creating more suspense on this matter. The whole this thing is playing like a movie, like well scripted movie. It's hard. It had better been a movie for this. This is what Abba Kyari will be saying in his room. This one is not like some of those dreams at night when you see everything going fine for you and suddenly you wake up to realize it was only a dream. This case is a reverse. Abba Kyari would be wishing this one should just be a dream or a nightmare that will end quickly before the morning comes. That's what he will be wishing. But the painful thing is that this is reality. This is not dream. But here is a comforting message from Warri Boys. I heard American prisons are better than being free in Niger, being a free man in Niger. NEPA know they take light over there. Chinchi, all these termites where they bite for prison, bed bugs, they are not there like in Krikiri and Panti for Yaba. So those Warri Boys has explained it. They would rather be in American prison than be free in Nigeria. They say three ready for trial in May. Abba Kyari, 2 others at large. They are yet to catch Abba Kyari and 2 others. Who are these 2 others involved? We'll talk about them. 3 of the defendants, Rukayat Fashola, aka Morayo, Bola Tito Abba Biaka, aka Bola Mide, and Yusuf Anifowoshe, aka AJ, and Alvin John, arrested in the United States, are subsequently released on bail, signed the application for their trial to be postponed to May 2022, along with their separate lawyers and U.S. prosecutors. So these ones are in the hands of U.S. They are here to catch Abba Kyari and other 2. And the U.S. Acting Attorney for the Central District of California and U.S. Assistant Attorney Kardon Shaka signed the application on behalf of the U.S. government. Okay, here are the names of the accused that are yet to be in U.S. custody. I just received the names right now. Mr. Abba Kyari, Abdurrahman Juma, and Kelly Chibuzo Vicente. I think the one which people threatened. This is according to prosecutor. The one he threatened, the one that wanted to expose everything. Now, to refresh your mind, we are talking about Abbas Ramon alias Hush Puppies, the fraud case and those involved, plus the latest development on the issue. That's what we are talking about today. And the fraud case, the delayed extradition. All 6 defendants, including Mr. Kyari, indicted in the case, were co-conspirators in the $1.1 million fraud coordinated by a former Nigerian Instagram celebrity. Is it still he will still come back to Instagram maybe Abbas Ramon, I said better known for Hush Puppy. The Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, said in court document released in July, they duped a Qatari businessman. Is their victim, and this was spearheaded by Hush Puppy, like we said, between November 2019 and April 2020. Hush Puppy, known for flaunting his wealth on his Instagram page, has pleaded guilty to various fraud activities, including the $1.1 million scheme in another case before the U.S. District Court in Central California, and he's now awaiting sentencing. You know, we told you he agreed just for them to, you know, let them pass the judgment. He has agreed, pleaded guilty. The former head of intelligence response team of the Nigerian police, Abba Kyari, with pending U.S. extradition request against him, was suspended in the wake of this revelation of the charges against him and 5 others. You know, we told you there are several text messages that exposed, you know, what happened, and WhatsApp chats. You know, everything is 2.3 gig now. Now, let's tell you how this thing will go, how they plan to do the trial. The trial may be separated. The application filed at the U.S. District Court of Central California stated that parties had estimated that 6 days would be required to conclude 3 defendants' trial. U.S. now sharp. In fact, I hate this adjournment in Nigeria, except for the only place I like adjournment is in village meeting. If say na Niger. But if say na, imagine if we are in Niger, they fit do the case till you hear say the judge self is dead or retired. So by being separated, this is what they mean. This is what they're trying to say, that they are separating it. The trial of the available defendants, the ones where they don't capture, may be separated from those of Mr. Kyari, Abba Kyari, and others still at large. You know, they are still at large. They are ready to be arrested. This, according to the application, they say all the defendants are joined for trial and a severance has not been granted. You understand? So, with no objection to the application from any of the parties, the judge, Otis Wright, is expected to grant the request to fix 17th May 2022 for commencement of the trial anytime soon. Their own quick. You know, like those American lawyers where they advertise quickie divorces for their boss. So what we're saying, this is the latest on this case. This is where you hear it. This is the latest. Forget waiting anybody to tell you. And meanwhile, this is where we draw the curtain on this show. Please subscribe to our channel, like our Facebook page if you have not, so that you get our updates anytime it drops. I'm Azuka OJ. Bye.